Derrel Jazz Johnson here, MSG Varsity Fathers and Sons Magazine, RazandJazzSports.com. I am here with Ben Gordon of the Charlotte Bobcats and also University of Connecticut. Great. How are you doing today, Ben?
I'm doing well, thank you. And yourself?
Good, thanks. Final Four weekend, what kind of memories does it bring back for you, someone who's won an NCAA championship?
It was a great time in my life. That was a period where, all my goals came to a head and I was able to kind of reap the benefits and the rewards of, all the hard work I put in, from my freshman year all the way up to my junior year. So it was a great time in my life.
You got a couple of guys on this team that have won NCAA championships, Kidd-Gilchrist, Kemba Walker. Is that something that you guys talk about when the NCAA tournament starts?
You hear guys talking about it from time to time, more so about great plays that are happening and being made during the tournament now. That'll kind of start, most of the conversations, but you don't really hear guys talking about their championships too much. We only do that, when we have to, when we're telling somebody else who probably didn't win a championship what it was like.
The Big East, as we know it, is dissolving. What are your thoughts on seeing a conference that you played in not be there anymore like it was?
It's kind of surprising. It's not going to be the same watching the Big East anymore. When I grew up watching, the great matchups with the great talent at the great schools, it's going to be different now because you're going to have, different interconference, teams playing that normally weren't playing together before. So it's going to be a new start of a new legacy, I think, for the Big East.
You're a New York area product. What is it like to come play in Brooklyn at Barclays Center at a new arena like this?
Man, it's great. Being from New York, taking the train down here, come do some shopping on Fulton Ave, and just remembering this area. It's great to see a team here. Second team obviously in New York. I get to come see my family and friends. Double times that I did before. It was just MSG, so it's nice and it's special.
Final question: With two teams from the Big East in the Final Four, do you find yourself pulling for teams that were in the conference, or do you root against them, or you just don't have any rooting interest at all?
For me, I always identify with teams that I'm more familiar with. So Syracuse, me looking at their zone and the way they're able to guard their area, and the way they're able to get steals and blocks and just kind of, give you an unusual type of game to play against. Most teams play against man most of the time, but Cuse, they you got to be prepared for their zone. So, I like their defense, and I think a lot of times in games like this, your defense is something that you can lean on. So Syracuse, I wouldn't be surprised if they won it, but also, Michigan, they seem really good. Even Louisville, so all these teams, it's all about, the great thing about the tournament is you only have to play your best game once. Not once, but, whoever brings their best game can have a great chance to win, so it'll be interesting.
Well, that's something that, we remember you from doing Final Four weekend. Look forward to seeing you play tonight. Thanks a lot.